Alright guys, so I am back, and here it is. This is Special Operations Medical Bag. Very, very sturdy. I mean, it's just real well put together. I love it. You have the Velcro for out here. I actually put a Velcro medic badge in there. But you can put your name tags, you can put blood types, you can put tags or whatever. It actually has webbing. You can put extra accessories or pull off IFAK or whatever you want to do. It's awesome. It's got tons of reinforcements, right? So all throughout the whole pack, once you zip, it's got two sections, and I'll open it up, but it has these buckles, these straps that go all the way around the top and the sides, and there you have it. And back here, it's padding. Really, I mean, seriously, it's comfortable. The shoulder straps are thick. I will say this, these seem like they're sometimes a little loose, easy to kind of, like, you have to make sure that you reinforce it yourself, like make sure that these are through properly, this is, which I had to, see this right here, this one you really have to make sure that you tighten it on the buckle yourself. Really get it good there, or it'll fall just like that. And this actually hooks onto there and comes across. That's the only downside that I noticed with it, is that these seem to fall off if you do not put it inside here. And make sure that you strap it that way and then come back to this way. And even doing that, it still seems to be easy to come off, which is not a good thing. Not easy, but it does. I don't know if I'll even use that, because there's a strap that comes across up here, which is probably, I'd be more likely to actually use this one than the belt strap, but it's nice to have. This is for, I believe, for jumping with. You can actually jump with this, airborne. And so let's take a quick look inside, guys. Pull these straps out. First section I use is for your instant kind of stuff that you'll end up using a lot. That is not so like traumatic, right? So a lot of minor injury things, a lot of gauzes. This is all stuff that I bought on myself. So a lot of gauzes, alcohol pads, swabs, Band-Aids, things like that. Self-adhesives, stickies. Got some medications I've been storing away every now and then. I'll put like some antibiotics, and a lot of antibiotics, actually, antibiotics and different things in here. I bought stuff like Afterbite, water purifying tablets, A&D ointment, Batracin zinc ointment, which is really good for like rashes and things. I got a bottle of alcohol, or some children's Tylenol, or a bottle of iodine, bottle of calamine lotion, some ammonia inhalants, EMT shears, a lot of bandages inside here, assorted medicines in here that I put in here, and then like survival blankets, the Mylar rescue blankets. Those are cool. So I got all that stuff in here. This is what this is for. Real quick grab. Okay, you got some cuts, you got some scratches, some bruises, you got a bug bite, you got a thing, you got a little rash coming out, whatever. This will take care of that, right? Now, once I know that I'm going into the second section, this is when I know things are getting serious and attention is needed. And that we're really just, we got to take care of business here. This side is the side where I put my traumatic trauma things. So, for example, my supplies. So, for example, right here, I put stitching. stuff to do stitches. I have Israeli 6-inch hemorrhage bandages. I have Dermabond. That's really, really good for gluing up. We used it on my daughter's face at the hospital one day, and I was like, man, I really got to get that stuff because she split her eye open, and man, the doctor was able to just squeeze it back up without even stitching it. Got a tourniquet. Got stitches, sutures, you know, a stapler, a skin stapler with staple remover. Inside here, you're going to have your suturing kit. So all this stuff I bought from either eBay or Amazon. Most of it was Amazon, a lot of it was, and then there's like, for example, this kit was on, it's called the Oasis. This kit is great, I think, and this is eBay. Dermabond, which I think every house should have a Dermabond. I mean, it's really good stuff. Things that you might do stitches for, but it's minor, not minor, but it's in that borderline that you have to do stitches for. If you didn't have this is good to have. We saved my daughter's face from stitches. So in here we have a lot more bandages, Mylars. I have a aspirator. I have a the stethoscope that I bought is in the first one, the Lipton stethoscope, and I got a blood pressure monitor here. Inside here, blood pressure monitor, and you know, some 4-inch Israeli hemorrhage bandages, neck braces in the back. So you know, I got a lot of like quick clots and you know, just things like that. Lots of that stuff going on in here. So traumatic stuff. I mean, things that are going on traumatically. Something that's more than minor is when I'm opening the second latch. The first latch is where I'm going to spend most of my time. God willing. We don't need it or somebody else. And here's the thing, guys. Even if you don't know how to fully use everything in your bag yet, if you can afford to, get it. Because if you don't know fully, you'll either learn before you need to use it, or have to figure out how to use it. But more importantly, there may be somebody around who actually knows how to use it, and you could save a life simply because you had this bag. You might not have did it, but there might have been a doctor passing by, there might have been a nurse next door, there might have been a this, that, and other thing. You don't know. But you say, here, doc, here, nurse, here, sir, here, ma'am, here, medic. This has got everything that we'll need in it to do anywhere from minor to sub-major and major. Obviously, we can't do open hearts and things like that, but this will cover a large variety of common and less common things happening. Anything beyond that, and you know, it's really hard to prepare for something like that. Yeah. I definitely am going to be getting some bigger bandages. I mean, we're going to be looking at most likely probably 12 by 15 like torso bandages, and I'm going to get more of the smaller, more usable stuff, frequently used, like I'm going to get more assorted bandages and things like that. You know, and I'm also going to get some extra sutures because in the extra bag, this actually comes with an extra, almost looks like a little medical, like an IFAK. It comes with a bag empty, and I wanted to put just an extra suture kit and things in there so that I can just open this up and throw it to somebody and say, look, here it is, this is what you got, take care of that. So anyway, guys, there you go. That is a very long review of my medical bag. If you have questions about any of this stuff, if you have questions about where I got it or how I ordered it or what it was or what was actually in my bag, beyond what I actually pulled out, if you wanted to know a brand or if you wanted to know a price, just leave a comment down below. If I know the answer, I'll answer it. If I don't, I'll do my best to figure it out for you. So, but I highly recommend this bag. I think every home should have one, just like I think every home should have at least a shotgun. But every home should have medical equipment, a fire extinguisher, and a shotty. I mean, come on, those are like the, you got to have that. So anyway, I hope. Do you need to spend this much to get this and have? No, you can go down to Rayleigh's or Walmart or Walgreens, and you can spend $30 and get you a minor to sub major cuts, bruises, scrapes, things like that. But when you start getting into the stitches and serious wounds and serious blood loss, you're gonna need to step up and get some more stuff. And it's just nice to have, guys. All right. So anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.